Division rivals will clash in the AFC East. It's the Patriots and the Dolphins coming up next.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Richie James on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman,
Norm Van Brocklin,
right? You got to go all the way back to 1951. And he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special? And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and they're going to set up shop at the 30-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Wilson's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Sanders, a 1st down, still going. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff on the option to Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Throwing, Jones. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Now Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Forcing the incomplete pass on 4th down and then roughing the passer.
Your offense was ready to roll, ready to get out on the field and take over. Instead, self-inflicted. Now they have to stay on the field and play.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, and it's 3rd and short. There's Wilson to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. This defense for the Pats, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Brandon Ayuk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Harris to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. Singletary going to get the handoff. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. 2nd and 8. Handoff on the option to Singletary. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Back to throw. Jones. Completes it to Aguilar. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. They go play action now. Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there on third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play action. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Harris to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Smith catches left side. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And caught by Cooper for a Patriots touchdown. Amari Cooper as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Sanders on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we go up. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he got blown up on that play, back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Singletary going to get the handoff. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
Jones on 3rd down. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. And
as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now James returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here. And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Wilson will throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 59 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. Off the play fake. Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's James. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Let's go.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They go play action with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with Touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. On 2nd and 12, Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught. Smith. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Wilson on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Harris to return it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Beck. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw again. Over the middle complete. That's Henry. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right? And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. They run for it with Harris, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Wilson. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 73 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2nd and goal from the 1. Wilson wants to throw it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Harris to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
Fighting through it. He's got space. Touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. 78 yards. And the Patriots get a score closer. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Wilson going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that pushes the lead up to 23. To the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New England's offense set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Amari Cooper, 79 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Patriots come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.